Hi there, my name is Brooks with Character Design Forge. I've been pretty busy lately with a lot of client work and finishing up my daily illustration series based on Animal Crossing characters, which I've just gotten back a run of prints from the local printers, and I'm really excited with how these came out. These will be up on my store in the coming week, so make sure to check that out when it goes up. I've also been consistently sick and congested thanks to the wonderful New England weather lately, so that's kind of what's been backing up these videos for the last couple weeks. Now, before we get into the challenge that this video is about, I want to tell you about something that I'm doing in this coming month that I really think can help you. A lot of times when we're learning as artists, we do as much as we can to take in information through training and lessons, and then we do our best to put those things into practice. But there's always a disconnect there. It's kind of an open loop, where you don't necessarily get any kind of feedback from those original sources of work to see what it is that you're doing, see what you could be doing better, and what things you could improve on. By far, some of the best help, tangible advice, and spurts in my artistic growth have come from having one-on-one conversations with artists that I admire. And what I want to do is offer that opportunity to you. So for this coming month, I'm offering one-on-one conversations for a half hour or hour at a time. We can talk about where you want to be, what things that you can improve on, and what you should be working on in your specific circumstances. I'll give you practical advice, do draw-overs of your work and comparisons of it if you'd like, and answer any questions that you may have. And if you elect to, of course you don't have to, these conversations can be recorded and uploaded later so that others can learn from your circumstance. I know that in conversations I've had with artists that I admire, afterwards I'm so motivated and excited, and it's so clear what things I need to be working on next, that I would honestly give those artists $500 on the spot just based on the value that they've given me. Now for you, I'm offering this for a whole lot less than that, and here's why. As you may know, I'm still working on the Learn Character Design course, which I'm planning on launching in the late spring or early summer. Now, by working with you on these one-on-one conversations, I'll be able to continue looking at that material that I have prepared for that course and tailor it further to the struggles that you're having. So in that way, you'll be helping me out as well. If you're interested, head over to brookseggelston.com/one-on-one. For the moment, I'm only offering this in the month of February, so I would act as soon as you can on that. Another thing that I'm working on this coming month that I invite you to join in on as well is something that I'm calling the Character Design Subversion Challenge. Now, what exactly is subversion? What does it mean to subvert something? Well, basically it means to change or overthrow an existing expectation about something. Now, why is subversion important when it comes to characters? Well, we have a lot of things like stereotypes and archetypes that help us to quickly discern what a character is. They're these long-standing things that an audience will recognize, and perhaps a prejudice will allow them to see what that character is without a whole lot of work on our part. But of course, with stereotypes and archetypes, there's an inherent downside. We can easily create work that is uninteresting, uninspired, unoriginal, and it can be boring and predictable. Now, for this challenge, I'm personally tackling the archetype of the archer. So this is a character with a bow and arrow. Usually they're wearing a lot of green, they're nimble, sometimes they have twirly mustaches, a lot of times they're based on our idea of Robin Hood. Now, of course, we've had a lot of characters that use bow and arrows in recent years in films like Katniss and Hawkeye and Merida, but I think we can take it further. What other ways can you create characters that still use a bow and arrow, or still are archers in a creative and different way? That's how I'm personally tackling the Character Design Subversion Challenge. I invite you to please participate in it as well. See how many different characters you can create based on an existing stereotype or archetype or something that's just a mainstay, and take your own spin on it and do something more and imaginative with it. Feel free to tag me at BagelDenizen on Twitter and Instagram with your work, or use the hashtag SubversionChallenge. That's it for me today. I'm making new videos every week for Character Design Forge at brookseggelston.com. Subscribing on YouTube lets you know when new videos are made available. Thank you so much for watching, and have fun creating.